달리트님 안녕하세요.
If not over, then through.
Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend. To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
맥스밀리아님 안녕하세요.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
remind me of your grace. Oh, the love I can't repay.
These boots have seen everything.
Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun,
Pardon me, I must prepare. To the goblins camp. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halsin. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not. He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned. Find Nettie in her room, through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Gorga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my servant. Then we cast out the rest. She may join them. Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made safe. The circle will be closed.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild.
I'm sorry.
The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Let the devil be an example. We will tolerate outlanders no longer.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Gorga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Gorga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Now, Wrath.
No.
Ithias! Tila, to me!
Gone. By the gods, Gorga, what have you done?
Bury the remains. Continue the rite.
And the parents? They're just outside.
This outsider will take word once I've spoken to him. We must focus on the rite.
She's there.
Child for that.
Gorga, we are guardians.
Let's get...
메타크리님 안녕하세요. 저번에 못 봐가지고 저 전개.
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows. Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
오늘 주사위 한 자리 자주 나오네.
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that
Now, Wrath.
No.
Tila.
지호님 안녕하세요. 뱀 밥시간. 뱀도 먹고 살아야지.
the death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
아 부잣집 받았는데 이
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say.
레이젤이랑 아스타리온이랑 성향 잘 맞을 것 같네.
Tila to me.
쉬익 틸라. 걔 이름 왜 늦게 좋아하는 거야?
My grace has its limits.
레이젤 악스타리온.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master
너
Halsin.
이번에도
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue.
그 밀서 찾아가지고 협박 루트로 가보자. 근데 그거 어떻게 가져오지? 가져오는 게 문제인데 그거. 가져오는 게 문제.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
이거 설마 몰이 시킨 거야? 이거 훔쳐오라고?
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin? With the
그거
occasional
그냥
lapse in
투명화
judgment?
쓰고 그거
No.
문서만 가져와야 될
You
것
don't
같은데.
strike me as quite that boring.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in
그냥
pain.
투명화 쓰고 그 문서만 가져와야겠어.
Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just
나 안 물어봤는데
something
왜
I
지
have
혼자
to live
얘기해요?
with. Quite a lot.
꼬집는
if
거
I'm being
아프다 봐.
honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
아 초반부터 꼬집었구나 저거.
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it?
어우
He may be
사법.
talented, but only a Githyanki Zaithis
야
can
빨리
cleanse
칼라크
and
데려와야겠어. 나 얘
make
데리고 다니기 싫어. 칼라크 없어갖고 얘 데리고 다니는 거는.
entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. I will not brook your
세드한테 좋아해. 레이젤
scholars roam the
레이젤
astral
호감도 떨어지는 거
sea
그러면은
beyond,
세드한테 올라가네.
observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. I know what you can barely fathom. That you cannot bear it makes it no less true.
야 악스타리온 루트 가면 블라키스한테 보낼 거야.
Let's get on with it.
얘 마이너스 했거 같네요.
Excellent
맞네.
choice. Of course.
claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanas,
이
god
그래픽
of
좋네요.
nature.
Hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things. I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves.
눈치 못 챘는데.
They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far.
이것도 구해줘갖고 이런 말 하는 건가?
Don't make me face any more of
얘
them.
초반에 오랫동안 까칠했는데 나한테
Not
안
alone.
구해줬을 때는. 식사를 잘 못 뱀길.
You can tell that to the next one we cross paths with, then. Provided it doesn't tear your throat out first.
동물 영약이 아론이 동물 영약 파나? 좀 동물 영약 먹어야 될 것 같은데. 그 하피자민이 혹시 기휴식 하고 오면 죽어 있나요? 걔 언제 죽어 있는 거? 걔 죽어 있을까봐 지금 휴식을 못 하러
You've
가긴.
been decent to me so far. Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you.
벌써부터
You're
좋아해.
different.
와, 얘 처음에 구해줬을 때랑 안 구해줬을 때랑 되게 대사 차이 많이 나는 것 같네. 알미나무로 했을 때는 진짜 꽤 오랫동안 나 그냥 화살바지로는 쓸만하겠네 막 이런 얘기했는데 너무 고마워하는데 아티팩트 훔치려다가 딱 걸렸는데.
You've been decent to me so far. I hope so too. I'll try my best to keep it under control.
티플링들 그 기휴식 티플링들 때문에 기휴식을 못하고.
You've been decent to me. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
저번에는 게일이 호감도가 제일 빨리 올랐는데 이번에는 시간 벌써 20일.
Ripe with magic.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Ah. You don't see a monster.
왜
You
네가
just
말
look
걸어? 구해주면은 진짜 쭉쭉 오리네요. 안 구해주면은 게일이 더 빨리 오리는데. 게일 1막 끝날 때쯤 거의 90 넘었던 것 같은데. 악스타리오는 한 3장 딱 가갖고 100 겨우 찍었고, 어우 진짜 3막 끝부분 그 후반 가서 겨우 찍었고 한 2부까지 막 30이랬나? 어우 진짜.
No time to rest.
아 진짜 데리고 다니기 싫어 이제.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Ah. You don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. You are like the devils. Where they tread, chaos follows.
출제생 키워봐서 다행이지.
I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. So you say, yet the child walks free. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
갑자기 궁금한 건데 그 에테리모 그 레드캡들이 있는 그 찻집 근처 있잖아요. 그 에테리모 안 만나고 찻집 바로 가면 어떻게 되지? 그 근처에서 메일이나 오빠들하고 저거 실랑 해버리는 에테리모 안 만나고 찻집으로 바로 가면 어떻게 될지 궁금하네. 몰입 팔아요? 왜 하필 몰입 팔아? 숨쉬어야겠다.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace.
좋아하네.
Then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter.
근데 처음에 갈 때도 짱털락가스도 떨어져갖고 그 에테리모를 나중에 만났거든요.
We will seal the grove.
그
Free from
늪지대
harm.
돌아다니다가 거꾸로 올라가가지고
Intruders. The right of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth.
네, 그쪽으로 갔어요.
The grove will be
절벽으로
covered in
떨어져가지고
bramble and thorn.
짱털락가
No one
때문에
enters, no one leaves.
이번에도 그렇게 가봐야지.
Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
우드 앞에 오 이런 것도 있네?
A disease of the flower must
우드
not
앞에
reach
그
the
전용
root.
선택지도 있네.
Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father.
우드 엘프나 우드 하프엘프라도 저거 되나? 그 드로우도 전용 선택지 많다고 하던데 하프 드로우도 되는지 모르겠네.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. I want you to provide yours. There to be got. The Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove
드로우가 재밌다고
forever
하던데.
shrouded.
오 수박. 드로우 역해로 하면은 드로우 남자 NPC한테 막 갑질할 수 있다고. 젊은 바알, 베인 그리고 머큐르.
Time to press ahead.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
지금 보니까 얘네 옷 다 똑같이 입고 있네.
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task.
발음은
stop
코가 한
this
거
damn
같네.
ritual.
발저스도
More
볼더스
will
게이트고
die if the
카가도
rite
코가.
is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I
퀘스트
would give
보상
anything to see Halsin return.
보상으로 감사하는 게.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of
이렇게
this grove
나와야지.
to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf.
그래도
with the presence of a bear.
삼막 유일하게 좋았던
He left
점은
west with the
NPC들이
adventurers.
말이
Do not
빠르다는 거.
mistake the first
말이
druid for
통한다는
anyone
거.
else.
빨리 통한다는 거.
Come, boy. It's all right.
뒤에르가도 전용 대사 많아요?
Please leave.
또 올라가는 거.
That mural.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The druids turn to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group. The towers seized, the battle done. The moon
1회차하고 2회차니까 재밌네요. 그 1회차 때 못 봤던
recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet.
1회차 때 그냥
His army
넘겼던
marched in
거
her
다시
name.
이해가 돼갖고
So
재밌네.
many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
또 쉽게 감동받는 남자. 또 감동받고 있어. 뭐야? 내 티 어딨지? 얘인가? 그니까 적응하느라 정신이 없어갖고 그 스토리도 막 지들끼리 아는 얘기만 하고 막 지들끼리만 아는 얘기하는 거고 뭐 그래서.
Out of sight, out of mind.
엄마 새로운 지식이야. 어떡해. 공룡으로 내는 것
Just
같습니다.
want a little look.
선성향 루트 간다고 해서 도둑질 안 한다고는 안 했습니다. 선성향과 도둑질은 다른 거야.
Open up.
팔라딘 하면은 진짜 이런 거 답답해서 어떡해? 맞아. 팔라딘은 못할 것 같아 진짜.
On my way.
이게 아이템 맛집이었구나. 누구야? 얘 왜 여기 왔어?
One day I'll
내
catch
차지
a
가자.
break.
얘네 왜 여기 와 있어 갑자기?
Let's get going.
Action, not reaction.
돈 얼마 있지?
What to do?
이건 100 못 배우는 거야. 아, 돈 먹는 길. 돈도 먹고 아이템도 먹고.
No one's
돈이 많이 들어.
here. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
죽이고.
Breathe deep.
그쵸, 뭐야?
It's hiding here.
숨었네. 그치, 저거랑 저거는 별개죠.
Don't waste a step.
선상은 선루트하고 저거 비살상은 별개지.
Did a number on you, didn't it? Does that hurt?
짹짹!
I see you. Just give me a moment. God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
This medicat.
There. It's up to her now.
Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around
그런 거
the
해도
eyes,
돼요?
maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
에티
Next, I wonder.
Yes?
문은 왜 닫는 거야?
Have a look in my mind.
풋볼에서 안 좋을 수밖에 없는 정도. 오히려 좋아.
Very well.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
걔도 그러고 저 고블린 야영지에 있는 걔도 혼자고 4대1로 덤비는 게 잘못이지.
No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
All right. Let's see
제일
what we can
다행이네요.
do.
안 나가서.
First things first. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual? Not just symptoms. Any strange events? It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. Of course I am. Lives are on the line. And not just yours. So tell me, where'd you get that thing? To hell's with it.
이런 것도 있네. 와 되게 간당간당하게.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around. You're right. I'm no use to the others dead. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too.
너 이러면 안 죽겠나?
All right, but on one
이러면 안
condition.
죽이네? 들어오도
This is a vial of
wyvern
wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it.
집요하네요.
I hope it doesn't come
왜
to
좋아해
that,
얘는?
but thank you.
나 그렇게 죽었으면 좋겠어?
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking, studying, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For
후배님
one,
안녕하세요.
that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's
말이
a lot
많구나,
we
내
don't
팀.
know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple.
이거 무슨 처리 모드 같은 거 나온다고
No
하던데
idea
다음
why.
패치.
When Master Halsin heard
주사위
the adventurers
운빨
were heading that way,
주사위
he
게임에서
saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot.
처리 모드.
Whatever he found there,
그건 안 하고 싶어.
he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do
사우탈라카를
I
못
have?
배웠구나.
You though, you're
그렇다는 말이 있는데요?
technically speaking,
있네요.
I mean, they won't kill someone carrying their parasite.
이렇게 말이 길어.
If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned, and perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this
아마
for
할슨이
sure.
살아있는 건 이번 회차가
Master
마지막일 것 같네.
Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice, truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you. Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can say for sure is they all went to... Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
악스타리온 기대돼요. 빨리. 이번 회차 빨리 끝내고 싶진 않은데 악스타리온도 빨리 하고 싶네. 걔 알피라가 주는 보상이 뭐뭐 있었죠? 걔가 많이 줬던 것 같은데. 되게 뭔가 좋은 거 많이 줬던 것 같아.
To hell's with it.
뚱.
You dodge her blow, but as you regain your footing, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I'm sorry. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around. Master Halsin did say the Drow's tadpole was All right. This is a vial of wyvern poison. But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all. Swear it. Then I've no
이거 근데 죽이면 와이번도 얻을 수 있나요? 잠깐만 걔를 어디 갔어? 아 뭐야? 아 걔를 왜 밖에? 근데 죽였어요 이랬지.
To hell's with it.
걔 혼자 나보대. 아, 문 다시 열린 건가요? 아니네. 아, 진짜. 아. 걔를 없애 때려잡아야겠다. 다 들어온 다음에 말 걸었어요.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
To hell's with it.
걔 없애봐야겠네. 그냥 죽여도 와이번독 주나?
To hell's with it.
Swift and lethal. I will not know failure.
My faith will protect me.
Survival is all that matters. Swords meet sorcery.
Time to strike.
끙!
Can't give up. Not now. Your time has come.
뭐야? 어디가?
Time to strike.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Could have been worse, I suppose. At least she didn't just attack.
네티가 명상하다가 죽었대. 할씨 이런 거 수집하는 거 좋아하는 거?
Can't slow down.
저 초회차 때 여기서 나가는 방법 몰라가지고 뭐 할씨네 은밀하지. 얘한테 말 걸어지나? 되네요.
The corpse regards. The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Moonrise Towers. No. Minthara. Back at Camp Druid.
The spells.
할씨님 죽였네. 민타라가 보네. 첩자한 거 보네.
Ned Sierranis. Scouting.
corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand that the spell's power.
또 고무 받았어. 고무 맛집이야 진짜. 게일. 뭐 하기만 하면은 감수성이 풍부해갖고 뭐 하기만 하면 그냥 다 감동받아.
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand that
Moonrise Tower, Minthara. Back at camp, scouting.
the spell's power. Corpse seems willing to speak.
에크엘은 어디 있는 거? 너 짱털락가 여기 있었네. 맛집인. 쑥도 있어. 친절하게 3개 딱 주네요. 딱 3개 주. 근데 걔 안 죽일 수가 없어요. 이거 왜 자꾸 대내일을 계속 나와? 새끼. 아, 책 진짜.
I wasn't expecting it. What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Speak.
말해. 떠난다. 아, 걔 아직도 나고도 있네. 나고도 있는데도 고향은 고향 가면 반대. 어디 가서 훔치는 거야? 야영물자 맛집인. 네티한테 미안한 얘기인데 이래서 네티를 안 죽일 수가 없어. 똑같은 집 왜 이렇게 많은지 모르겠어. 베스트 셀.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
와, 왜 이렇게 많아? 템. 와, 이 무슨 안 먹은 게 이렇게 많았어? 이거 토스로 가져가는 거? 안 가져가. 야, 빨리 그 버나드 있는 데 있는 몽둥이, 버나드 맵에 있는 몽둥이 가져가야 될 것 같은데. 에스트 스프. 공경으로 내는 것
Been caught
같습니다.
mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one.
딱 걸리면 변명도 못하네.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Time to press ahead. No traps, please.
가까이 상자?
Best keep your hand.
Anything of use? Breathe deep and move. Don't waste a step. What's inside?
오, 여기 길이 있었네. 가까이 상자라는 게 있어.
Can't keep me out.
아. 또 고문됐어. 엉덩이 만지.
Must be on my way.
왜 있는 거야 여기?
Show some dignity and lead.
Few outsiders are...
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
보상 얘기 없네요. 아 여기 있구나.
I did, but I was robbed. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Marry. All we can offer is our thanks. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us.
그 목숨값.
Does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl.
무리 시켰나봐. 미친년 진짜 죽여야 돼.
Stupid and reckless.
하피 꼬마도 저거 무리 시켜갖고 그쪽으로 간 거라던데. 미친년이에요. 진짜 죽여버려야 돼 진짜. 도저히 살려두면 안 되는. 진짜. 와 진짜. 어린이여서 저 무적인 거 봐. 무적인 캐릭을 저 따위로 만든 거 봐. 진짜 열받아가지고. 저 진짜 저거 뭐지?
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you.
저 티플린 살리는 루트면은 라파엘 살려줄 거야.
Likewise.
Thank you.
아 그냥 해도 주는구나. 제가 전에 그 몰 퀘스트를 못 받았었는데 그 못 받았던 이유가 걔가 10초 안으로 나가라고 하잖아요. 제가 그냥 가만히 있어갖고 내가 왜 10초 만에 나가야 되는지 이해가 안 가가지고 버티고 있었더니 퀘스트를 안 줬나 봐. 저도요.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
무리 시켰어요. 무리 시켜서 그런 거야. 밖에 재수없지 않아요, 되게? 왜 지가 먼저 10초 만에 나가래?
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. The nine hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try.
이거 나서 반응이.
Not yours.
Minster's not around, so might as well.
That girl. I don't care what
진짜 온순해졌어요. 근데 저 패치를 안 했어요.
stupid and reckless.
나 패치 안 할 건데.
The road to Baldur's Gate look
Despite everything.
Because of you?
I'm never gonna hear the end of this. If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero.
아니 너는 도둑이 될 거야.
A heroic thief? Mum?
머리 문제야 이거.
Dad? Mole?
근데 저 우상캐 성공하면은 티플링이랑 드루이드랑
Mole said we had to do
싸운다던데 그러면은 뭘 때문에 티플링 다 죽는 거예요? 미친년이야
We
진짜.
were talking when the druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay in until it's safe?
미친년이야 진짜. 살려주면 안 돼 진짜. 그래서 그쪽으로 가야 되는데 너무 머네요. 아 그거 분쟁 안 나 그거 카가 협박해가지고 그거 우상 빼올 수 있는 거야.
If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero. A heroic thief? Mole said they were talking when the druids were.
딱히 이렇게 깨면은 뭐 좋아요? 좋은 거? 뭘 심부름하기 싫은데 이렇게 뭐 줘요? 퀘스트 하면 좋은 거죠. 그럼 10초 만에 나가야 돼?
If I'd got that stupid idol, at least I tried. No one else was doing anything.
부상 보고 존나 주자.
They were talking when the druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay until it's safe?
마법사에서니 감옥까지. 이거 이벤트 안 봐도 되죠 이거? 저장되네. 이 이벤트 보고 싶지 않은데 얘네 건드리면은 뭐 머리 개지랄한다고 하던데. 말 안 걸어야겠다.
That's curious. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
여기서 할 일, 나 다른 데 가고 싶은데 여기서 할 일이 너무 많아.
Lives are at stake.
Those dirt kissers would let us die.
내가 가져가기 나중에 그래 이거. 과적이야. 아 빨리 아론 만나야 되는데. 맞아요. 1회차가 근데 2회차도 재밌어요.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
저거 나 찌를 것 같은데.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
이럴 너무 뻔한데? 근데 나 아직까지는 재밌어요. 다시 하는데도 재밌어. 원래 그 다른 거 막 이런 거 일일이 따져가면서 하면 피곤한데 이 게임은 아직까지 재밌네요. 제가 초회차 때 놓친 게 많아가지고 그냥 막 하니까. 세아도 안 구하고 가고 우주선에서.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
부활 발. 그거 얘가 쓴 거예요? 거기서 무슨 편지 하나 보긴 했는데. 근데 놓치면은 또 놓치고 가는 대로 재밌어갖고.
stares right past you, as if you're
우와.
invisible. You seem nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back,
나 자꾸
there's no
실패하네.
trace of the...
얼마나 끙얼을 많이 하면 끙끙거려. 아, 근데 뭘 상인인가 보네요. 그거 동물영역 판다고 하시는 거 보면. 그 10초 만에 나가면 물건 파나 보네요.
He stares right past you. You seem nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
상인이에요. 하피 어떻게 잡지? 지금 하피 못 잡을 것 같은데. 하피 되게 어려웠는데.
As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Those druids are going to get us.
What path like
놀라면 오랜만이네.
I swear that box is gaze. This place is a bloody death trap, not a
아론.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a
얘를
moment?
얘네를 난민이랑 같이 보내야 되는
What's the
거죠?
point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Roland's right, sis. We should leave while we
서른님
still
안녕하세요.
can. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
무슨 아메리칸 드림 같아요, 진짜.
Sneak
발더스
away
게이트
like
가면.
goddamned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
스웨차 때는 그냥 설득하라고 했는지 그냥 2부에 섞여서 있던데. 칼라크 빨리 데려와야 되는데 아직도 못 데리고 오고.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
와, 초반에 27 처음.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this. Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
오, 18이나.
Die if I'm heroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell of the earth. With haste.
거꾸로 들어와가지고 제가 그 엘리베이터 쪽에서 짱털락가 쓰고 들어와갖고 이 마을을 얘를 지금은 진짜 먼지 쌓인. 리옷 이런 것도 되나? 산길 가기 직전까지는 살려놓고 2회차도 재밌어졌어요. 네. 저만 재밌는 거 아니죠, 2회차? 깔깔이. 칠칠칠. 아, 빨리 몽둥이 가져오고 싶다.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels. As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
어른이 미안해, 좀 적은 게. 그거 어딨죠? 그 민첩 18까지 올려주는 템 어딨지? 이거 비싸네? 와, 처음부터 이거 문어맨들이 이거 처음부터 갖고 있구나. 저 무서워. 네, 그 장갑 어디서 얻었는지 기억이 안 나고. 그러고 보니까 저 뼈 같은 것도 다 주워왔던 것 같은데, 내장 이런 거. 두개골 딱히 주운 기억 없는데 언제 다 주웠지? 노틸로이드 소저를 왜 갖고 있어 지금? 아, 에스더 여사요? 좀 많이 가야 돼. 아, 되게 늦게 나오네. 빨리 나올 줄 알았는데. 향 진짜 비싸네. 저 정도면은 쉽겠다. 훔치기.
Sylvana.
와 노틸로이드 수준 20. 잠깐만요.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Let's see what you're hiding.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
결석도 그냥 파는 템인가요?
Better be cautious. Free for the taking.
무슨 염료를
Interesting selection. Using a 5-finger discount. I can take what I please. Surely no one will notice. Ah, nice. What to choose?
얘 파란 아이템 파네?
All mine. What to take? Well, that's interesting. From your pocket,
다이아몬드 빼고는 다 팔아도 되나 보네.
little bit of this, little bit of that.
아주 얘도 진짜 뭐 중얼중얼거려.
Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. I can take what I please. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Surely no one will notice.
조용히 해.
All mine. Ah, nice.
다이아몬드 그 저기요.
Being
뭐야?
arrested for theft.
그 희망의 집 갈 때. 중얼중얼 엉덩이를 만지며. 푹사기 메이스.
This way before.
이게 디플링인가요? 이제 문지기?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
그 들어갈 때 그 마법진에 놔야 되던데. 블랙 다이아에? 그냥 다이아라고 돼 있어갖고.
Have a mind to end their misery myself.
쟤도 살려놔야 돼.
They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction.
One with the weave.
게일이 이거 초반에 잘 써먹었지.
Robes will get dirty.
아니 너 말고.
All right, what now? Carefully now. Using a 5.
Being arrested for theft.
나무가 헛소리 하는 애가 누구지? 불꽃 와인통 40, 코볼트 와인통 무게 10. 코볼트가 다 맞아서 무게 10.
What do we have here? Well, that's interesting. What to choose from your pocket to mine. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
이 랩하는 거 같네.
Being arrested for theft.
아 코볼트 플러스 나무통 무게가. 코볼트가 들어있는 와인통도 있나 보네.
Best get in and out. All mine. Interesting selection. Well, that's interesting.
저 비싸니?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. I can take what I please.
돈이 250원이어도 솔직히가.
Using a 5-finger.
Being arrested for.
아, 아스타리온 안 데리고 다녀도 돼서 너무 편하다. 주인공으로 훔치니까 진짜 편하네. 이런 거 훔칠 때마다 아스타리온으로 바꿔야 돼가지고 좀 귀찮았는데.
My faith protects me.
Calm and quiet, that's the way.
Best think ahead or I'm lost. How much farther can I go?
My name is Lazel
Kentucky.
Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
am I to do? Have to keep low. Unseen as I was taught.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Don't mind if I do. One to choose. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid.
치명적
Being
실패.
arrested for theft.
Carefully now. What to take?
Being arrested for theft.
20주 사회 중에 8 이상 나오는 게 그렇게 힘든 일인가? 이거 그 젠타림 걔네 저거 롤이랑 싸우고 있는 거기가 시렐보다 더 가야 나오는 거죠? 그 시렐 있는 데보다. 거기 지금 안 가고 싶은데.
Let's see what you're hiding. From your pocket to mine.
끙.
All mine. Interesting selection. From your pocket to mine.
저거는 순수 주사위 숫자가 저만큼 나와야 된다고 하더라고. 이게 마이너스 나오고 이런 거 보장 받아갖고 그렇게 나오는 거라고 하더라고.
Not up for trading today, I'm afraid.
나 뭘 팔고 있는데 뭐가 남았는지 봅시다. 아 바드라서 플러스 1 받는 거구나.
I know they do not.
얘네 말 되게
It is
많이
my
해요.
responsibility to cleanse
여기 지나갈 때마다
myself.
계속 둘이
They
얘기하는.
pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to bring you.
A vain notion. I am one of them.
시렐이 먼저죠?
Be a burden to my queen.
아 배 터지는 롤은 지나가야 되고 거기서 얘 또 배 터지는 롤 보고 좋아하는 거 아니야? 다크호즈? 또 무슨 사페 선택지 나오는 거 아니에요?
Need anything else?
뭐가
Of
남았는지
course.
봅시다.
But please, remember.
빨리 사야 된다고 해갖고 제가 다 사줬어요. 가져가 줬어요 제가. 깔끔하네요.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
이모찌.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
여기 와 있네. 태그 앞에서 소원 빌 때도 신중하게.
Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
난 뜨거워 보기가 좀.
Food. You want it or not? Look, It ain't much, but it might make all the difference.
이 라파엘한테도 빵 챙길 거야
The only
이거는.
way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. You've had your...
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep. Auntie Ethel will sort you
빨리
out
중급
by
물약이나 줘요.
lotions and potions galore.
아, 힐 포션용으로 쓸 수 있어.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
아니요. 저 다음 악스타리온 할 때는 이 아줌마 편들어줘야겠음.
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing
싼 걸.
fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up.
아,
I'm sorry
두피
to
주는
go on
거요?
about it. But are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Then let old Auntie Ethel have a look at you. First things
아
first.
귀찮은데 근데 그거.
Tell me what's at you. No. That's as serious gets. Our path defines
이거 왜 나한테 중국 포션을 주었는데?
Why, we could be anyone.
그 2 올려주는 거면 고려해보겠는데 1 올려주는 거면은 좀 귀찮아요. 모르겠어요. 일단 생각해보고. 제가 지금 아는 건 저기 끌고 있죠.
Oh, you cheeky pup! That might scare someone else.
화 안 내네.
But I know what naughty boys need. A bit of
이거는 상상이 현실로 안 되네.
If I was back in my tea house, I'd make you a cuppa and tell you to put your feet up. Alas, here I can only tell you to be kind to yourself, Petal. And encourage you to browse my
에텔도
bits
상인이요?
and pieces, of course.
나를 골
Let me know if anything catches your eye. Myself included.
왜 웃어?
Sure. What else am I here for? Bye now, Petal.
그래서 포션 좀.
Hello, Petal. Need anything?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. But I confess that doesn't
이거 여기서
explain
이거
all
말해주고
your
가야 눈 수술해줘요?
Some of the things you told me, why, I've never heard of a parasite doing that. This is serious. I've never
이거 아스타리오는 좋아한다고 하던데 좀
do
알려주면.
it, but yes, I may have something at home. I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? Hey, bother. Were you hurt recently? An accident of some sort? And encourage you to browse my bits and pieces. Hello, Petal. Need... Hey, bother.
개 비싸요. 이걸 파는구나. 아, 맘 같아서 훔치고 싶은데 여기 훔치기가 힘들어갖고. 이거 다른 데서도 얻을 수 있었던 것 같은데. 지팡이도 지팡이는 비무장 아니죠? 여기는 못 훔쳐.
Doesn't taste half bad.
이거 물건 가져가는 걸로는 안 풀리겠지? 걸리네?
Caught you stealing. Best give them.
저거 아줌마 있을 때만 있나요, 저거? 아, 잠깐만. 좋은 방법이 생각났어. 저거는 먹어야 돼. 어머, 저건 먹어야 돼. 야, 이 윌이나 좀 데려오자.
My
dagger.
9X.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us
룰랑
out.
괜히 살려줬더니 와 저기서 배신 때리는 거
Need
봐.
to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
이름이 X인데 칼이 들으니까 그렇지.
He was only a boy, and I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again. You're
다 좋아하네.
I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, step, swing. Yes. You really know what you're doing.
윌은 설명을 잘 못하나 봐요.
This by the road. Bet you'll put
윌도
it to good
매력한데 설명을 못하나 봐.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. Druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue. when
레이들
the
왜
time
자꾸
comes.
좋아해?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
근데 아직도 마이너스.
Salutations.
I'm ready.
27이야 혼자. X 주네요. 진짜 X라서 X를 주네.
Can't give up now.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids.
Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Give me a best shot.
마법이 났어.
Not bad.
섬뜩한 정렬이나 날려.
Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need
스토리
you to
때문에.
be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on.
이조라가 노잼으로.
I believe in you. You can do this. Ignore him, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned.
너 표정 왜 이래?
Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours.
이거 무슨 사고 치려는 줄 알았네. 저 썩서 나오면은
Racing through the wastes of Avernus.
흑화
Ahead, a
흑화 선택지 뜨던데.
diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
You saw her then?
Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlach. An archdevil.
칼라크였어? 이조란 줄 알았네.
You just have to buy enough time to run. You're on the run.
Well met.
The man's smile bet you.
Hell's great fires.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent.
I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Illithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any
일리시드
tentacles.
돼도 지옥에서 살아야
At least
돼요?
not yet, thank Baldur. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's
일리시드
bound to
돼도
run out.
계속 저거 묶여 있는 건가?
An excellent suggestion. Still, when the time comes, call a splendid plan.
왜 게일이 좋아하는 거죠? 게이라서 저 남자 동료 생기니까 좋아하는 거. 지옥 안 가도 돼요.
Oh. Next time the go.
Should mind my step.
데몬 여기 있네.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are
클라크 데려와 볼까?
eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery.
근데 지옥철 없어갖고 안 되지
My
않을까?
offerings are far more humble these days.
비싼. 훔칠 수는 있겠다 근데. 훔칠 수는 있겠다. 이모는 안 오네. 왜 실패했어? 아 이모가 와야 되는데. 이모가 안 와요. 이모가 와야 되는데. 플루트가 크고 아름답네.
Need to find a way forward.
이모는 안 오네. 볼로의 노래도 계속 하라고. 야 자꾸 볼로 얘기해. 기분 나쁘게. 이모는 어그로 안 끌리네. 아 보고 있는 건가? 아 이거 저걸로 어그로 끌어갖고 훔치려고 했는데. 좋은 거 많이 팠는데. 피통류 정색.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
이거 안 되는. 바닥에 골드 쪼가리 있었어. 아. 와 저게 그냥 땅바닥에 떨어뜨려. 자동으로 좀 들어오게 해주지.
Hello, Petal. Hey, bother.
제블로가 여기 있네. 아직도 가족이. 감자가 10개. 이게 중갑이었어? 아, 바바리안 등. 나 숙련되지 않았대.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
답답해.
Action, not reaction.
I've got a long road ahead.
Indolence breeds madness.
Looking ahead.
아, 얘네 여기 있었구나. 버그 걸려갖고 못 구해줬던.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate.
왜 냥이만 되고 멍이는 안 되는 거야?
A little orange cat.
아,
And a
이번에는
house
벽
with a
부수고
little door
구해줘야겠어.
So that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
If that's what we're offered, we'll take it. Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
Surely destined for the slaughter. What would be more perfect than to die by your love's side? And know love was not enough.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher.
데블러 혼자 죽은 방 쓰는 거.
Eltergard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that, but they've already let you pass once. To get these people to Baldur's Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions.
지금 상태로 너무 힘든 카가 지금.
Any word on what we discussed about Korga? What is it? We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the Hells.
A fair point. We can only hope the citizens of Baldur's Gate are more open-minded. But we can't get there with those beasts blocking our path. Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to. You'll find him in camp.
조르가 누구지? 이런
What do you
사람.
want with him? You'll find him in the caves, but I warn you not to start trouble. There's already enough going. See that you don't distract him from his duties. Any word on what we discussed? About what is it? Any word on what we discussed about Korga?
카가 죽이기 알아서 받았군.
They can and did. Avernus changed.
알아서 받은.
Lest we get used to them.
Yes. Zephlor.
아 이런 거 안 주려고 했는데.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Oh, my hand slipped.
지금 뭘 안 만나고 와도 되나?
Another step forward.
외제레랑 말 엄청 많이 하네.
Murder or theft?
Killing is good. It calls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
내가 뛸 수 있으면 다 뛸 수 있겠지.
Good to know.
나 지금 여기 안 가고 싶은데. 아울베어 나중에 하고 싶어.
Vehicle up ahead. Something's wrong.
땅털락가 초반에 있기가 진짜 편하다. 참된 낙하. 아, 잠깐만 여기 여기는 성관 알라딘 여기 있네.
I told them to run, the idiots. You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
얘네 싸우는 거 못 봤네요. 그러고 보니까.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral.
왜 이거 기억 안
But
나지?
my mate
여기서
Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made sure to the
야 사자 안 만났네. 그러고 보니까. 아 빼먹은 거 왜 이렇게 많아? 칼라카 때문에.
What's the contract? Can show you where we turn back if you feel like dying. Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
거기서
I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
그런 의미에서 좀 꺼져주지 않을래 빨리. 칼라크. 아 위에 있는. 이쪽으로 가면은 저건가요? 여기 불타는 여관 하고 싶지 않은데 아직? 여기 어디지? 뭐야 여기 파괴된 마을 아니에요? 나 왜 일로 왔어?
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
Get over there! Surround them like!
이제 파괴된 마을로 왔지?
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. That's supposed to be a threat. Got a set on you, all right. Almost makes me like you. Almost. I'm gonna enjoy pulling off your skin when we're done.
뭐야? 이 안에서 즐기고 계신 그 두 분도 저거예요? 여기가 원래 빨리 오게 되는 곳이니까 전 늦게 오겠습니다. 알라딘 때문에 칼라크 빨리 데리고 오려고 하니까 이 사람을 꼬여버리네. 야 칼라크 좀 나중에 데려와야겠다. 지금 가면은 죽을 것 같아. 태도한테 말 되게 많이 하네.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I'll fit in there.
스크래치 있네. 외곽만 진짜 외곽만 돌아서 갔나 보다. 레이저 어디 있어? 세도한테 말 되게 많이 하더라. 레이저 왜 나오댔지? 아니, 진짜 나고대는 거 짜증나.
Proceeding.
이거 패치 3에서 이렇게 한 명씩 멍 때리고 있는 거 있었는데. 이거 4는 또 섀도우하트가 안 따라온다고 하더라고. 아예 안 따라온다고 하던데. 이거 빨리 칼라크 데리고 와야 돼.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. To keep going.
붙여서. 그거 뭐 저런 거 안 되나? 아이템 생기게 하는 치트키 같은 거 없나요? 일이랑
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
저도 그 생각했는데 딱 그 콘솔창에 키 입력하면 되는 거. 저도 딱 그 생각했었어요. 스카이림. 그거 저거랑 별로 상관없는 얘긴데 저 그 자동 세이브 세이브 잘못해가지고 그 딱 죽기 직전에 세이브해갖고 그 자동 세이브도 거기에 동기화돼갖고 계속 죽을 상황이었는데 그 콘솔 치트키로 빠져나온 기억이 있어. 곰증이 범인.
Fleetfoot, courier campaign from letters, delivery in.
The spell's power wanes.
이거 근데 저만 그렇게 생각하는 거예요? 남캐로 하면은 왠지 굴욕샷이 안 나와. 역캐로 하면은 알미남으로 했을 때는 막 인상 쓰거나 썩수질 때 막 팔자주름 깊어지고 막 그래갖고 되게 못생기게 나오는 굴욕샷 많이 나오는데 남캐는 안 나오네요 굴욕샷이.
Back off. Letters in. Back from.
The spell's power.
일이랑. 아스타리오는 원래 팔자주름이 심하고. 그리랑 망망망. 아스타리오는 원래 팔자주름 와. 저거 이번 패치에서는 1 자주 뜨는 거 좀 고쳐졌으려나요? 만들어야겠다. 아, 이것만으로 못 만들지. 그리고 튕겼네요. 그 진짜 그 마지막에 엔딩에서 그 진짜 못생기게 나오는 샷이 있는데 역캐는 남캐는 그 구륙샷이 안 나와요. 아직까지는 안 나왔어요. 알미남 그 인상 쓸 때 막 진짜 완전 못생겨지는데 칼라크 진짜 늦게 나온다 근데. 칼라크 배 터지는 룰 깨야 돼요? 동물 영역이 왜 이렇게 안 나와? 뭘 씹고 왔더니 이렇게 되는 거야. 레이젤 대신 누르요. 그래서 바바리안 안 키워봤고 모르겠는데 일단 칼라크 그 염 뭐 어떻게 만들어? 일단 바바리안으로 써보게요. 써보고 저랩 때는 바바리안이 나왔고 고랩 때는 파이터가 나온 거거든요. 보니까. 못 만드네. 그냥 보내야겠다.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
진짜? 아, 말하는 거 궁금한데. 낑낑. 계속 슬퍼하게 놔두고 떠나는데.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
이름이 곰이에요.
These boots have seen everything.
길이 없네. 이 무슨 물가에서 만났던 것 같은데.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
All right, what now?
Which way to the nearest library?
아, 돈 먹는 게이.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
도약도 좀 여러 명한테 써줄 수 있는 거 있었으면 좋겠어.
Eager for battle.
No time to dally.
저도 그 배 터지는 거기 되게 늦게 가갖고 거기서 거기 가기 전에 칼라카 만났던 걸로 기억나거든요.
No, never mind. That's beyond my way.
역시 점프가 최고. 아 여기였어 맞아.
I'd rather not turn my back on you.
얘네 말 되게 많이 하네. zel다한테 진짜 말 많이 하네. 이거 안 나왔는데. 아 이거 얘네한테 그 퀘스트 받고 가야 되나?
gold. Base I fell. Drop any.
The spell's power.
저거 진짜 티르 성기사인 척하는 애들한테 실эл증 보고 싶었어. 칼라크와 바꿔먹었던 실엘.
Looks empty.
오랜만이네. 쟤도 어지간히 안 씻는.
The pact fallen.
The spell's power.
실엘 저거 여기 지하문 위리 쓰면 쉽게 여나요? 거기 문 진짜 완전 단단하던데. 열쇠가 어디 있는지 몰라서. 밑에 가보면 있네. 저 어디 갔어 또? 어딨어요 지금? 자꾸 왔다 갔다 해갖고 어딘 오네. 얘는 진짜 어디가 진짜 오지게 안 씻고 다니는.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice.
The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunted. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it.
Oh, you fool.
저장 안 했는데. 했나? 했군.
Need any supplies?
2.
Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
집안이라서 그런지 별로 좋은 건 안 파네.
In tea.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
Give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Anything you give a dragon is bad gas. That's easy, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
근데 얘는 여기 있는 거 지들 거로 하진 않네. 지들 거라고 우기진 않네.
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, corpse, half right to it was. There's more monsters than coin. There's a locked door down. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
무슨 누구 난민하고 비교되는 어느 마을 난민하고 자기 집도 아니면서 소유권 주장하는 무슨 난민이 생각나.
We may have more important pursuits, but when it comes to slaying the Hell's minions, I'll find time. I hope this proves to be worthwhile.
We can hardly afford distraction.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to. A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight
근데
out of
티플링도 악마
hell,
후손이긴 하던데
hiding in the form of a one.
악마들이 자기 먼 후손들은 별로 신경을 안 쓰나 보네요. 억압받고 이래도.
Refugees fleeing the absolute. Yesterday,
너무 많아서
she
그런가?
an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
Indeed, she's a uniquely vicious.
여기 뜬금없이 나오는
All the more
불림
reason she
다성공한.
must be stopped. She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
아차.
It's all I have. But it's
검
yours.
준다고 하면 얼버무릴 수 있겠지?
Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
널 죽이고 가져가지. 굴러갈 머리는 네 머리뿐이다.
May the just God guide you.
라고 하고 싶은데 쪼렙이라서 안 돼. 슬퍼요. 쪼렙일 때 몸 사려야 돼 게임. 저장이 여기서 되네. 아 진짜. 그만 있었구나.
Bodies everywhere. Accident? Or sabotage?
휴식해야 될 것 같은데 잼민이 하피 잼민이 저 티플링이 살아 있는지 아닌지 알 수가 없어갖고.
Lays out. What is it like in the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral. I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
Something over there.
I'm way too big.
저 구멍이 어디로 가는 거죠? 여기 있는 상자 1부 끝날 때까지 안 먹고 있었더라고. 딱 그 진짜 막판에 진짜 찐막판에 먹었는데 저기 저 상자 안 털어갖고. 여기 아직 젠타림 아니죠? 얘네 저거 젠타림 기뉴식 하고 와도 안 죽어 있겠지? 아 이거 죽어 있는 기뉴식 하고 와도 죽어 있는지 안 죽어 있는지 알 수가 없어가지고. 아 잠깐만 근데 칼라크 데리고 오면 얘네랑 싸움 붙지 않나? 미치겠네. 아니 아깝지는 않은데 저거 애들이 죽는지 안 죽는지를 모르겠어서. 그니까 적당히 쉬어줘야 되는데. 저 애들이 저거 티플링 죽는지 안 죽는지를 몰라갖고. 걔일 어디가? 아가리 봉에서 갑시다.
Indolence breeds madness.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now.
Can't risk being in open view. I can be subtle sometimes. Let's see what you're hiding. Oh my. Surely no one will notice. What to choose? Interesting selection.
Pilfering efforts have failed. Now
그게 근데 들켰네요. 그러고 보니까 라파엘 아직 못 봤네. 라파엘 전에 거기서 그 언더다크 그 고블린 신전 지하에 있는 그 언더다크 가는 길 있잖아요. 거기서 처음 나왔는데 다리 안 지나가고. 근데 라파엘 볼 수 있을지 모르겠네. 왜 이렇게 잘 걸려? 셀빈의 전초기지. 레이저로. 거기 그런데 그 맵 같은 거 빨리빨리 뚫어놓으면은 전투 안 하고 랩업 빨리 할 수 있을 것 같은데. 제가 갔던 길로 가면은 그렇게 전투 많이 안 해도 되고. 아 놀대장은 잡아야 되는데 젠타림하고. 아 젠타림 구해줘야 되는데 이건. 뭘 살아있는 루트로 가면은 젠타림 편 들어야겠어요 3부에서. 길드랑 싸울 때. 뭘 살아있는 꼴을 못 봐주겠어. 길드 멤버 다 죽이면은 뭘 어떻게 될지 모르겠는데. 죽겠죠 설마?
Your attempt at pickpocketing.
아 근데 칼라크 못 데리고 다니겠다. 여기서 저거 정기적으로 도둑질하고 이래야 되면은 못 데리고 다니겠네. 아 이브부터 데리고 다녀야겠네. 아니면 칼라크 떨어뜨려 놓고 다녀야겠네. 여기 올 때. 저걸
Your attempted pickpocket.
언더다크도 이벤트 꼬일 수 있나요? 산길은 꼬이는데 언더다크도 꼬이나? 아 저기 에메랄드에서 어떻게 될지 모르겠네. 그러고 보니까. 어느 산길에는 확실히 그거 그 에메랄드에서 그쪽 끝난다고 하는데 봉인되는 걸로. 언더다크는 모르겠네. 언더다크는 말 없는 걸로 봐서 괜찮지 않으려나? 모르겠네. 안 괜찮으면 안 되니까. 이게 14나 돼? 치명적.
Attempt at pickpocket.
저거는 안 훔쳐야겠다. 마이너스 4가 왜 나오나 했더니 이게 20에서 그 보정치만큼 깎이는 건가 봐요. 수치가 그 더하는 게 아니라 깎여가지고 그 마이너스 4 이런 거 나오나 봐. 나중에 주사위는 딱 저 숫자 나와야 되고 저 숫자 이상 나와야 되고. 보통은 그 20 넘어가잖아요. 이거는 20이 최고 수치여갖고 그거 더하는 게 아니라 빼갖고 거기서 이제 그 뺀 수치 이상만큼 주사위가 나와야 되는, 딱 그 주사위 숫자가 그 이상이어야 되는 그런 방식인 거, 그런 방식이라고 하더라고.
Your attempted pickpocket.
안 훔칠게요. 칼라크 만들고 다시 저기 하피찜 구하러 가야 돼. 안 되는
Attempts at pickpocket.
그냥 가야겠다. 진짜 그냥 갈게요 이제. 너무 높아. 아 도둑질 할 때만 아스타리온 데려와야 되나? 투매치기 위험해.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now. In tier.
Still in control. Just.
Never wanted the easy path.
놀도 쟤네가 죽인 거예요? 아니 놀이. 얘를 안 들었어요. 이 물가 쪽에서 나왔는데 칼로크. 아 여기 있네요. 위로 가까운 곳에 있었네. Alt키를 눌러봐야 되니. 근데 저 Alt키 눌러도 막 뜨는 경우 있고 안 뜨는 경우 있어갖고. 아 여기 있네.
One horn. This is the devil Will and the paladins of Tyr want dead.
이 표정 뭐야?
Me. Never been better.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did. Nice of you to ask. Lately, I've gotten used to being called Devil. No follow-up questions. The truth is, well, it's a long story. And I'll tell it, but...
걔네 안 잡아도 동료를 데리고 다닐 수 있죠? 아, 있겠지?
Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
실에 얘 떨어뜨려 놓고 가면 될 것 같은데. 얘 그 웨이포인트 근처에 혼자.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peak I got into.
될 거라고 믿어요.
Some inroads trying to get the thing sorted.
칼레크 언니가 그 정도는 착하니까 그 정도는 봐줄 거야.
And you are. Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
걔네끼리 죽여달라고 하니까 좋아하는 거 봐.
Compass needs something to point at.
죽이라고 하면 아주 좋아해 아주.
I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. It took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes.
얘는 계약한 거 아니고 그냥 자리엘한테 팔린 거죠?
Want to help me take them down? Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them, and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
A warrior who winks at her foes while she slays them. You'd be a fool to refuse her.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you got enough backup at your
이번에도
side.
고타 씨 동맹 루트
Not
못
sure there's
보겠네.
room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
아, 레이저 이제 돌아가. 이제 야영제에서 쉬렴.
What to do? Have to keep going.
A long way to go still.
Ready and willing.
스크바 경험치도 나보다 적으니까 이득이네. 뭐야 얘 왜 클릭이 안 돼? 아 내가 레이저 이름은.
All's well that ends. Not as
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a
그런 의미에서 너를
survivor.
네가 나가줬으면은.
Best of all, she speaks her mind.
야 그녀의
plainly and
칼락한테
fully.
존중을 보여줄 테니까 네가
Show
나가.
her due
네가 좀
respect.
나가줘야겠어.
Chuck.
스크는 뭐고
You
스크
can
반은
survive
뭘까?
without me. As you say, do not keep me waiting.
스크 바와 스크의 차이점이 뭘까?
I knew we were a strange band, but a fugitive from the hills? Now that's someone worth knowing.
레이젤이랑 잘
Not that I
놀아.
want to get on the wrong side of
옆자리고
any
성향도
doubts,
비슷하니까.
but this Karlach is a survivor. Plus, I appreciate anyone who opens a conversation with threats of bodily harm.
아 그런 걸까?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
아 근데 고블린이 야영지는 고민용. 자기 물건 가지고 오나 보네.
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils
얘
hate
무슨 얘기가 나
inferno,
유리기리
fascinating.
여기서 나오네.
Orthons love projectiles.
덩치에 비해서 완전
But they don't
졸렬했던
getting their
유리기를.
bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out.
얘 라파이전에서도 놔두면은 막 그 폭탄 깔고 그러는지 궁금하네.
That's the only way to survive him. Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be.
완전
Trapped in
졸렬하던데.
Avernus still, with the blade
피
of
딸피
frontiers on
남으면은
my
막
tail.
폭탄 깔고 애들이 그거 다 던져갖고.
It'll come back to you. Maybe you'll recognize something we pass, or maybe we'll find out what
아
happened to you.
라파엘은 못 봤어요.
I get the feeling we've got a long road ahead of us. I hope we find you some answers along the way.
별로 보고 싶지 않아.
Hey,
내가 거기 못 봤어요.
wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind...
칼라크랑 윌이 성별이 반대였으면 좋았을
I'm
텐데.
certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together. Well, look. You've said it, right out loud. That takes guts. The guts you'll need to change. Or at least make sure you're channeled in the right direction. Got enough enemies who could do with a good bloodletting, you know? Yeah. Let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say,
근데 얘
by the
뜨거운데
way,
야수
not
어떻게
really
해요?
paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil
타 죽는 거
playing
아니야?
dress
아 근데
up
이게
as
뭐 어차피
paladins of Tyr. No one
불바닥에
but
쓸려도
undead.
멀쩡했으니까 뭐 상관없겠.
Let's go, go, go.
뭐 어차피 얘 쓸려는데도 멀쩡했으니까. 칼라크 처음 쓰는 거라 갖고 저기 좀 어색하네요. 저 뜨는 게. 이미 달려나고 왔지. 저럴 줄 알고 달려나고 왔지. 아, 편갑이구나.
Yes?
이것 때문에 저거 하는 건가요? 그 투척바바 이것 때문에 쓰는 건가요? 아. 경로 이런 거. 저는 그냥 안 써본 클래스여갖고 써보는 건데. 추가 행동이 할 수 있다면 이게 낫겠죠. 아 저거 재분배하기 귀찮은데. 스탯 재분배하기 귀찮아서 그냥 가야겠다.
Despite everything.
칼라크 미쳤네.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still. Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms,
이거
there
탑일
doth
때도 하나요, 이
exist
대사?
an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin,
아 용병 얘기구나.
I might summon the worthiest among them
한마디로 돈
to
달라는 소리.
lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind.
With haste.
An ally fresh from the hells themselves. Our company grows stranger by the minute, and all the better for it.
죽었다 살아나 죽었고.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's. One of the archdevils are. She fled from my reach. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach, a powerful friend with a keen interest in. All right, what else is on your mind? My father once said,
물어보면 그냥 좋아해.
one does not. So it was. I found him in the. I don't remember much of the battle. proud, angry at the frontiers demanded a blade. And so Baldur's Gate, he wanted one life for me, a classic drama, a staunch father and his it's made from pure but that story is reserved by all means. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpole, all the more reason to stick close. I think you look anger. I understand. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big.
웬만하면서 말 안 끊는데 위렌 끊어야겠어. 말이 너무 많아.
We may have to increase our camp provisions now that we have Karlak along for the journey.
근육을 좀 하지.
Muscles don't run on fresh air, I'll wager. Still, she'll be useful in a fight.
No rest for the wicked, I see. I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to water.
우리 데리고 온 줄 알았는데 깜짝이야.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
That'll make getting word to my mother rather tricky.
와 진짜 이렇게 삥 돌아가고 외곽만 돌아갔네요 진짜. 외곽만 돌아가고 파괴된 마을이 이렇게 가까운 곳인 줄 몰랐네. 와 여기까지 엄새가